What if the one thing you've always been praised for, your intelligence, is the very thing that's stopping you from getting what you want?
Quick question for you. Right now, do you have like 47 browser tabs open? All for research?
Or how about that amazing, perfect, multi-step plan you've got for a new project? The one you've tweaked and polished, but you haven't actually started.
Yeah, if that's hitting a little too close to home, you are absolutely in the right place. And look, this isn't about you failing. It's a super common trap for smart, capable people. We get stuck planning when we should be doing.
Because here's a statement that might just challenge everything you think you know about success. Being smart might literally be the reason you're not where you want to be. So let's unpack exactly why that is.
See, your intelligence has always been your superpower, right? You were the kid with so much potential. But that potential, well, it can become this beautifully decorated cage that keeps you from ever actually taking off.
And what's really frustrating is watching people you know aren't as gifted as you are. People with less potential, and they're out there actually doing the things you're still just thinking about. They're living the life you're busy planning. So, how did you get stuck in this trap? Well, you built it.
You built it with a few very specific, very clever mental prisons. And the first one, it's a classic for anyone who loves to think.
It's the overthinking trap. This is when your brain is just humming. You're researching, analyzing, comparing, and man, it feels so productive. But it's like revving a car's engine in neutral. You're making a ton of noise, generating a lot of heat, but you have absolutely zero forward movement. You're not really thinking. You're just hiding behind the illusion of progress.
And this brings us right to the second prison, perfectionism. We tell ourselves it's about having high standards and a commitment to quality, but let's be real about what it is. It's fear. For smart people, so much of our identity is tied to being right, to being capable. Perfectionism isn't about making things great. It's about protecting that identity. It's the fear that if your project has flaws, it means you have flaws.
You have to remember this. Done beats perfect every single time. While you're spending months trying to polish a project to 99% perfect, someone else has already launched their 80% version, they're getting real-world feedback, and they're already making money from version 2. They are moving forward while you are stuck perfecting.
And all of this leads us to the third prison, the knowledge curse. Now here's a paradox I find absolutely fascinating. The more you learn about something, the more you see every possible problem, every little complication, every other way you could do it. A simple decision suddenly becomes this huge, complex problem until you're just completely paralyzed by all the possibilities your big brain came up with.
Okay, so if being smart is actually part of the problem, what's the solution? Well, it starts with understanding that raw intelligence isn't the key ingredient for success that we all think it is.
Research has shown something pretty startling about the link between IQ and success. Once you get to an IQ of about 120, which, by the way, is well within the range of most people watching this, your intelligence only predicts about 23% of your success in life. Think about that, just 23%.
So as you can see from this chart, that means a massive 77% of what actually determines your success has nothing to do with how smart you are. That huge slice of the pie, that's where the real game is played. So if it's not IQ, what is it?
Well, a huge piece of that 77% is something called emotional intelligence, or EQ. The ability to read a room, to connect with people, to manage your own emotions. That's more than twice as predictive of success as raw IQ. It's not about being the smartest person in the room, it's about being the most effective person in it.
And this is the equation that changes everything. Performance equals talent times effort squared. This is a total game changer. Your talent, your intelligence, that's a multiplier, sure. But your effort, that's an exponential factor. It counts twice as much. Consistent, focused effort will always beat sporadic, genius-level inspiration.
So you're ready to break out of these prisons, right? The good news is, the escape plan is actually shockingly simple.
Forget all those complex productivity apps and frameworks. Your intelligent brain loves complexity because solving complex things makes you feel smart. But complexity is the enemy of actually getting stuff done. What you really need is a system designed to bypass your overthinking brain by making action the easiest possible choice. So here's a 30-day experiment for you. Number 1, Start before you feel ready. That perfect moment to begin, it's a myth. It's a story your brain tells you to keep you safe and active. 2. Give yourself permission to suck. I'm serious. Your first draft, your first video, your first try at anything is allowed to be terrible. It's a necessary step. And 3. Build a stupidly simple system. So simple your brain can't even argue with it. You want to write? The goal for the day is to open a document and type one sentence. That's it. That's the win. Action always beats intention.
Which brings us to the final crucial question. This isn't about becoming less intelligent. It's about being intelligent enough to outsmart your own brain's tricks. So the real challenge is this: are you smart enough to stop being so smart?
If this explainer got you thinking about how to get out of your own way, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. For more insights that challenge how you think, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Wise Cut. Thanks for watching.